Morning, guys. All right. So, a little bit more Darkest Dungeon today. I'm hoping we can get our guys through level 5 into level 6 as a large portion of our guys. We've started the timer on V-Wolf. We have 5 or 6 guys now, or 4 or 5 guys who are level 5, which means tick-tock. So, let's see what we can do with this. Hey, Matter. Just looking through our items. Our guys, the last mission was a little rough on us. We ended up eating a lot of stress. Can't remember if we killed a shambler or not. So I modded GU Matter this morning already. Is Gal gone there? I don't see Galg on there. Galg might be using a different name. If he has, he's got to sort that out. Anyways. Hey, Solitaire. Hey, Bird. Hey, Oak. Alright. So, what are we doing? Well, we got some treatment to do. We got another mission to choose. Let's throw these people out. It's almost certainly going to be Flesh or one of the Cove missions. I'm quite fucking tired of the Cove. So, it's unfortunate. How am I approach V-Wolf? I'm probably going to skip him entirely. Supposedly his fight was made easier, but he has been a campaign wiper for me in the past, and I don't want to deal with that shit. Alright, let's level up the Crusader. And anyone else need leveling? Yep, the healer. Again, I'm doing this in case I get V-Wolfed. Essentially, I'm just going to level my level 5 skills that I care about before they're available, in case he knocks off the top tier of my guild when I skip him. I don't think I'd do this at normal. Normal, I wouldn't have enough money to do this, but I seem to have just unbelievable amounts of money in this run, so... So I guess I'm gonna do that. Shouldn't really matter with the guys sub level 5, just suddenly felt like might as well. Alright. Sanitarium needs to happen. Let's take a look at what we got running around. A couple of really stressed out people. Warren's phobe in there, as well as an affliction. Cove phobe in here. Fear of beasts and syphilis, quite bad combined. Gambler with just some stress. Kinsey with a little bit of stress too. Alright. How are we on the rest of the quirks? Fragile and Red Plague. That needs to be gotten rid of. Let's get rid of Red Plague first. But it's pretty much time for level 5s today. So. Looks like Flying Octopus picked up God-Fearing from his stress healing. Which isn't great. Also not the worst thing ever. Could get rid of the disease, could get rid of Fear of Beasts. Fear of Beasts is a more important pickup. And we're gonna get rid of Cove phobe. Warren's Tactician, Wheeled Explorer, Wheeled Scrounger, Cove Scrounger. This guy has no clue what he wants to do. Mathis, no clue. And I want to get rid of that second disease. Oh, I'm already doing something else. We can get... Oh, he won't meditate. It's kind of annoying when the plague doctors won't meditate. They're the only class I really like meditating. They can flagellate. It's just expensive. How close are we to our... We did our blacksmith, right? So everything else is just additional resources. Alright.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Madness indeed. Okay. So that's a quick 50k down the drain. But we're caught up on everything, including all of our skills and all of our weapon upgrades, which is quite ridiculous. Hello, Kuso. So there we are. It's time to start leveling people aggressively to level 5. So just more medium veterans, but actively choosing people to hit level 5 off this. It is the Cove. It'd be nice to continue to level Plague Doctors. I haven't been loving them this playthrough, but I do need them for the final missions. So we have level 4 we could level, we have level 3 we could level. It'd be nice to get one to level 5. We need 10 for this though. I'm pretty sure this is only worth 8. Or 6 rather. Yeah. That's too bad. So it's gonna take me two missions. No, I guess I should get started on that. I do have another boss fight up there. I have the second level of the flesh that we could go after. Actually. Could run Jester here. Horns wield Eldritch. This could be an Aqua run. Ooh, did I have? I didn't have room in the Sanitarium. I gotta remember to lock the Hyom and stuff back in. Hey Finn. Alright, so what else do we have? What else do we want to bring in here? Perhaps a Men-at-Arms? Get our first level 5 Men-at-Arms. I like to lock in quick reflexes, but I think I'm going to probably get that pushed out. Cove Tactician would be fine, Eldritch Slayer would be fine here. So I could bring Laredo here. And then just a healer. Have 2 level 5 healers already. Could go for our first level 6 healer. Oh, we can't bring level 5s here, of course. A bit concerned about the number of healers I have available versus the number of people who need to be leveled. Because we're going to have to start babysitting pretty early. And that's not too bad for some classes, but a lot of classes it is quite bad for. Means we're going to bring a lot of level 4s into level 5 dungeons, which is never good. Oh well. Should bring McKinsey. Probably. Alright. Yep, bird is still there if we want it. We hit some more level 5s, we might try it. There's no real benefit to my run to do that. I don't need any of the items that it has. I've never taken the fight. It would kind of be fun to try it, but maybe again, this is something I should probably do after the Darkest Dungeon, not ahead of time, right? So this comp lacks decent damage projection to rank 4. It actually has a lot of trouble hitting rank 4. However, I do have Bellow and I do have Illuminate, or at least I can get Illuminate. So let's go make sure we have Illuminate. Comp be quite poor to the OS shamblers. I think. Yeah, we have illumination level. Okay. It's actually on the skill bar too. Looks pretty good then. We've already done the Sanitarium, so that leaves trinkets, of which there is nothing I want. And well, leveling up the stagecoach for like another, yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, I'm not in a huge rush for that though. Got a pretty robust roster. So it's trinkets and then go. So, Plague Doctor. I should sell one of these ancestral trinkets too, so that I don't get duplicates in case I do end up killing another shambler. Okay. To get all the items back, kill the bird. I don't even think you have to kill the bird. I think you just have to survive the bird. When will I play Civ 5 or Civ 6? Not anytime soon. Have I read the straw poll recently? Okay, good. All right. More scouting. Something to be said for that. Men at Arms would like to do what? I don't know. Think about it in a minute. Jester. Moonring, always nice. Perhaps. Men at Arms. Like to do some stunning and some bellowing, huh? And wouldn't mind some accuracy. How do I only have one Moonring at 50 weeks into this with a huge wagon? Seems fairly fucking ridiculous to me. Guess we need stun stacked items here. So we definitely need a stun stone. What else? Speed. Accuracy. Debuff chance. Those would all be decent. And what here? Like another Moonring would be ideal here. That feels pretty ideal. Barring that. A little bit of accuracy on that. I mean, Eldritch Slayer is always fine. I could even just run Warrior's Bracer. A little bit more reliable than Eldritch Slayer versus the humanoid enemies. Still quite a lot of damage. Kind of want accuracy. Don't love that. And what's the last item here? Either bring in another stunning item, or we could bring a stress resist item. We have a Jester, should be alright without stress resist. So I guess it's the second stunning item. Could be a speed item, wouldn't be bad here either. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I'd like speed. Let's bring a Swift Cloak. Okay. So that's who we're bringing and what we're bringing with them. And 15 accuracy, 20 damage. 12 accuracy, 1 crit, no damage. Huh. Does really feel like one of those items is better than the other. Don't know why. With camping skills, particularly Sanctuary, yeah. This is a position 2 Vestal approach. Alright. Grab some of these, some of these, some of these, and some of those. Anything else? Got bleed cures. Don't need holy waters particularly. That should be okay.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
What? Doesn't love some rotting fish. Ugh. Dungeon layout leaves something to be desired, but that's nice. Get rid of thin-blooded on a healer. We have trap disarm here. We really don't. Well, we could get it. Just threw my brain through such a loop. I'm like, what? Why does the corridor end here? It's not a blockage. No, it was just a too long corridor. Let's play grenade these guys. Don't stun the Jester. Alright, Jester's gonna get stunned. Could let this guy attack, or I could stun him. If I stun him, I can't use the Jester's nuke. But, might be okay. It's a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. Their speed 8 trumped my speed 10 pretty hard there. I'd like to stop that guard so I can kill them with a single dot. I'd like to kill that guy.
Surges as the enemy
That's pretty good. Stunnable again, he is.
Impressive.
It's strange that Man-at-Arms is going first there.
A new subscriber
Man-at-Arms is
arrives.
6, which is decent
It
for a
fills
Man-at-Arms.
you with determination.
Death of Old, welcome. Welcome to the channel, thanks for what's up. We can stun this guy. Or just start battlefield medding. Back up, we want to stress heal.
A death by inches.
Eliminate him. I'm glad Streamlab is working again. Let's get a little bit of stress down. We only got a couple of things we need here. Possibly we can stun again, but unlikely.
Quitters never win.
Hey, Unique. I thought you were gone. I hadn't seen you in a while, man. Appreciate the resub. 13 months. I thought I had lost you when I lost all the Civ content. When am I coming back to Civ? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm glad you're enjoying the Civ 5 stuff still, but I think I am much less likely to go check out Civ 5 again in the near future than I am Civ 6, although I do miss West vs. East from time to time. So, cheers to the resub, man. Alright, let's start dotting up this bulwark. Keep the stress ceiling on the Men-at-Arms. Slow him down for next round. Top them up again. Get that stacking debuff on it. Okay. No crits. No crits. Cool. Alright, I'm done with stress. Let's just kill this guy.
A singular strike.
In the wrong order though. I gotta fix that. So he's dead to the dot now. So we just heal him. Glorious Filthy Beard is dead. No, Glorious Beard is hibernating. We'll be back shortly.
Destroy.
them.
It's recuperating its strength and safety. Right. Blockages.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Ooh, delicious fish carcass. Hey, big fat clitic, how's it going? Wait, what? I just clicked cancel instead of loot. That's really unnecessary. Yep, fail. Hey, go. It's quite annoying, in fact, because I just replaced that. Try this again. Yeah, this time though I didn't get my next round of herbs. That sucks. Sucks a lot. So unforced error is always pretty painful. Well, hopefully it won't come back to bite me, but it feels bad. Alright, spawn fight has just spawned behind us. Could be our friend the Shambler. We haven't seen him yet this morning. But it's just a crab. It's alright, crab. It's okay.
Decimated.
Just did my stun. That's not okay. Is it a crit crab? It's gonna go fucking ape shit with a crit chance? No. That's good. Two. Yes. Big damage. Big hits.
The ground quakes.
Crab is strangely resistant to stun. Now is when he's gonna crit, of course, because I got a bunch of dots stacked on him. No, it's fine.
Size alone does
Not fine. I don't get to heal that. That means I have to take the entirety of that dot. Not cool. Not cool, crab. Not cool, aqua, honestly. That's could fuck that up. So, crit, and we didn't want to crit. So much damage taken. The dot is so big. Another fight just spawned. Kind of
A kind gesture.
Oh god, Galg. Yeah. Let's hope it does happen. Thanks for the donation, Galg. Stop these two. Not good. An unpleasant set of options. So I don't want this guy in the back rank right now. He's too low in health, so we're just gonna do damage in here. Even if that moves them, it's still fine. Alright, we need a single target heal there. Need them to go slower so it's predictable. We need to dot again here. So they're both dead next round, but not this round, which is a little bit awkward.
Obliterated.
Good. I'm really tempted to guard the Jester. But actually, if I break it up a little bit,
Precision and power.
so that there's only one shot in the back Jester, they might still hit the Jester, but they're not gonna. And they might put him on death's door, but they're not gonna take him past death's door. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even get him to death's door. That's nice. It's fortuitous. However, we are very low on health after this encounter, so we need a little bit of recovery. I'd like to stun this guy again. Good.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
No groupers. So ridiculous. Nice heal.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Don't really want to stress heal here, but I guess it's okay.
Press disadvantage.
Alright,
Give
get
them
some
no
health back out
quarter.
of that. It's still pretty painful. Grouper is so ridiculous. Groupers. Worst part is we got another fight too. We're still pretty damn low. That's what I'm saying about Jesters. Get me a little bit worried when we get closer to, oh my god.
A decisive pummeling. Annihilated.
Alright, we're now in position 4, which is pretty scary. Okay, just hit the Plague Doctor. I really want the Plague Doctor in position 1 here. Position 2. Stun here. Or I could slow them all. I want to slow them all. That's bad. It's death's door. Okay. It's bad because there's a permanent speed debuff. That's the worst part about that. Alright, let's get him off death's door. Don't want to stun here.
Masterfully executed.
It's out of the dot now. Hoping that I get to go next here. Okay, he's dead to the dot now. I don't want to lose the Jester. That might get him out of one-shot range. Depends if he crits or not. Can't stun here though. Awkwardly right now. Maybe should have dotted, but I need help too.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is
Guide for
taken.
newbies in the dark. Kill the stress healers. Learn to manage your recovery. Oh, he's not dead. Shit, I thought he was dead. He's at 1. Why are you going next? With the speed debuff too. It wasn't a speed debuff, it was something else.
waits
Death's door again.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
Alright, he's dead before he acts. A lot of stress from that, groupers. Plenty of level 5 groupers. Okay, so he is dead regardless of what happens here. Let's just do a little bit more stress healing. A little more real healing. Can't heal from there, unfortunately. I guess we fish for a crit.
As the fiend falls,
Thinking of camping right here.
hope blossoms.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. Alright, let's camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Got a lot of dungeon left.
Rats in a maze.
I don't really have any more way of getting food. Alright, let's hold on to a little bit of extra food. I think we can run this. This is probably a good sanctuary, right? Because I have 2 characters with mortality debuffs now, so they get a big stress debuff as well as a big heal. So let's run the sanctuary for the night. Yeah, quite nice. It's good when it's good. Just most of the time you don't have mortality debuffs. What else do we want to run here? We have no plus scouting on this group. We have disease cure, but no diseases. Could run every rose has its thorn. It's decent. Could run speed on, for example, the plague doctor. Or could run weapons practice, which is okay, but not actually all that good for us. Let's run maintain equipment. Every rose. And we'll run here.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's get the damage buff from the men-at-arms. Okay. Let's carry on. Could have run a speed buff there, wouldn't have been terrible either. Ooh, more medicinal herbs. Very nice. Alright, let's go have a look at what this curio is. Fish guts. Hey. I do love that about fish guts. It almost always refills more fish guts. Okay. Let's back up. 20 stress. Seems like a lot of stress for backing up. Did they up the cost of backtracking? Feels like they might have. I don't know if they did or not. Okay. I don't know why. Take a look at what's coming up. Alright, so I wouldn't mind another buff on Aqua. I don't want one on him. Lullaways looks pretty good. Okay. Let's go interact with this. Got a negative quirk. It's unlucky. What do we get? Oh, there's something we already had. Okay. Another fight. Ooh, a stress crab. Very nice. Let's dot that.
A devastating blow.
Let's stun the crab. I'm not in front for some. Oh, because I just went ahead of him. So unlucky. There's damage there. He's dead to the dot now. And a little bit of nick there. Sure. What should you avoid in a dark run?
Their formation is
Lepers.
broken.
Well, think about it. I mean, you're going to lose scouting chance. You're going to take more damage and more stress. So you want comps that are better for dealing with stuff like that. Oh, he's not quite dead. You want comps that are a little bit more resilient than the otherwise. No. Dude, I know you're fast and he's not that fast anymore, but he's like speed 9 or something, and you're speed like 6. Why is it 2 rounds in a row you've gone ahead now? Not even speed 6, you're speed fucking 3. Fairly unlikely. It's that crit again. A bit awkward.
Well struck.
Rate your questions from 1 to 10. 3. I mean, dark runs don't. I mean, almost all the stuff I do on this channel right now has been dark runs. Dark run doesn't change all that much from the low light, or excuse me, the light stuff, except it's just more damage and more stress. So whatever you're doing that works very well, like not it's a little bit sketchy, not sometimes it works. The stuff that's really, really solid is the stuff you probably want to focus on for your first dark run, because what you're running into is you're going to run into just harder of what you've been doing. It's not like it changes the entire game, it just changes a little bit.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
I take both of these. We have the inventory space. Get rid of that. What am I getting rid of for this? This? Yeah. Okay. Why is the shambler so ridiculous? He's a very hard fight. You gotta be well prepared for the shambler. Certain classes do better versus the shambler. Classes that are very, very fast that can go ahead of the tentacles work well, although it's hard to get that fast because the tentacles are very fast. Classes that get extra actions, so riposte and retribution, are very good versus the shambler because it essentially gives you a whole extra attack per round anytime that you get attacked, and since the shambler AoEs, that's literally an extra action every single round. Some AoEs do okay there. If you can set the shambler in a position where you can AoE him plus one of his summons every round, that's pretty decent. Or AoE both summons before they get the protection buff, that can be good. It's not a sustained fight though on the shambler. It's literally a rush fight. It's a race fight where you want to kill the target as quickly as possible before it kills you. So it's one of those fights where your normal actions of stalling, stress healing, etc. aren't very useful to you. Stuns are amazing versus the shambler though. If you can at all if you can get a stun on the shambler in the first round, it generally decides whether or not the fight is reasonable or not doable at all. Okay. The alter 4-5. I don't know why the shambler. I don't know the spawn chances of curios at all. So I have no idea. I don't know if there's anything related at all to that or not. It does sometimes feel that way, but it's probably just some sort of confirmation bias going on there. I don't really recommend interacting with shambler alters that often unless you have the right comp. If you have the right comp, you can just do them back to back to back. It really does depend on what you're running. Don't bring lepers to shambler fights, for example. Seems pretty self-explanatory, but even if you really like the leper. In fact, don't even fucking run lepers. Alright, incoming crab crit. Probably pretty bleed resistant. It's probably a dumb move. But there's dead before he acts, so I guess we just heal. Just for crits. No, that's another good point, Blue. That that's correct. Regardless of what light level you're playing on, shambler fights are always full darkness, which is actually kind of a hidden advantage to a full darkness run for killing shamblers, because your unit, your equipment and your perks are generally set up that way.
Inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Running Gravedigger, Occultist, Hellion, and Houndmaster is good for shambler fights. No. No, that comp is really fragile. All of the Grave Robber, Hellion, and Grave Robber, Hellion, and Occultist are low HP characters. The shambler kills you by putting a dot on you from his AoE, and then critting you with one of his tentacles critting you. So you really don't want to be in a situation where you have low HP characters who are dotted, who then get crit and killed in one shot. So if you want to run a comp like that, you need to be very proactive in the stuff you're bringing. You want to bring Holy Waters, so you resist the application of the dot, and you want to bring anti-venoms and bandages to remove the dots as they get on you, hopefully before you get crit. Hopefully they put the dot on you, you remove the dot, then they go again, they crit you or something like that, which isn't always going to work. So you're going to run into a lot of deaths with a comp like that. You might sometimes go really smoothly when you don't get weirdly crit or you resist a lot of dots and you have high damage. That would be good. but it's going to be scary, a comp like that. Also, that comp doesn't look like it does real well with shuffling. Hellmaster in front is pretty bad. I don't know. You do have two stunners there that aren't too bad. The Hellmaster can stun from position 1-2, and the Hellion can stun from position 1-2 as well. So you do have a chance to stun the Shambler with that comp, but I wouldn't bring that comp to fight a Shambler. What do we have? We have that. And then this. And that. Disarm. We have this, then that. Okay. I like Highwaymen, I like Men-at-Arms. You need a reliable stunner. Actually, the Abomination is quite good versus Shambler. Anything that has a wide number of positions it can stun in with a high stun percentage, Plague Doctor's fairly good versus the Shambler for that same reason, because you really want to get that first round of stun if you possibly can. It's time to throw out... Alright, time to throw out the medicinal herbs. You got a lot of use out of them in this dungeon. I succeeded with a 90%... I think it was 100 actually. This is 25, right? And he has 75 base, so it went up to 100, I believe. But, yep, I did succeed. Hooray, success. Alright, I don't want to be stress nuked right now. So I'm going to stun her, even though I plan on finaleing her. It's so weird. Disorienting Blast can't deal damage, right? And Flashbang can't deal damage. But Disorienting Blast can crit and Flashbang can't. Why? Same fucking ability. It's a stun that rotates people and does no damage. Alright, Chester, I know, you're speed 7, but speed 7 is better than speed 4. Why are you going so slowly every round? Hit a grave, Highwaymen, and Men-at-Arms. Crusader, Grave, Highwaymen, and Men-at-Arms. It's going to be weak in lots of zones. It's missing... It's going to be probably weak in almost everywhere except the Cove, right? The Crusader is a pretty weak stress healer. He excels in the Cove, but not much everywhere else. You can avoid being shuffled by scouting. Yeah, they didn't crit me. So that's good. Set him up to die before he acts. We don't need stress healing right now, so we just do damage. Wish I had my stun and cook right now, but I don't. Ooh, nice crit. One more heal. I'd like that comp on a boss fight. Generally, I mean, you can make that comp work. You can make that comp work in Cove. You can probably make it work somewhere else where it's light stress damage or you have good recovery time.
Ghoulish horrors.
What am I doing about
Brought
this?
low and driven into the mud.
I think I'm throwing this all away. Yep. Painful. Alright. Give me gold. Nice.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
We don't actually need deeds anymore, do we? We finished our the old blacksmith. Oh, recovery crab. Alright. So we should be able to come to 0 out of this, rest-wise. Come here.
Returned.
Exelucatio. 3 months, man. Thank you very much for the resub. Because it feels like yesterday. Yeah, time flies, doesn't it, man? It really does. Alright, let's nuke this guy. Hopefully the Jester can kill him, but I'm not counting on it. Ooh, Jester killed it. Very nice, Aqua. Isn't it good to hold heirlooms just in case Beowulf? Yeah, but I don't have enough. I don't have anywhere near enough to recruit that. I'm just trying to think of how I prioritize my looting. I would like a chance for Jester to finale here. Could maybe stun here, but pretty unlikely. Should I just put a dot up? Let's just start a dot. Best comps for each zone. I'm not even sure you want to think like that. Don't think like that. Just think about compositions. What do you look for in a composition? You look for a stunner. The stuns are super strong. You look for a healer because you need healing. What the fuck is with the man at arms going first ahead of the Jester every round? You look for damage because you need particularly back rank damage projection because you need to be able to kill the stress casters in the back, and you look for stress healers. So when you build a comp, think about the monsters you're going to encounter, the quirks you want for that, the positions that are going to take the highest damage, or the lowest damage, and think about which characters fill that role. There's lots of comps that do lots of different zones, and they do them reasonably well. So okay, he's dead before he acts. He should just die.
Cursed champion falls.
Are you asking too much? I don't think you want to think like that in terms of compositions. Okay, we know there's no obstacles. I'm really surprised we didn't find a room with any keys at all. I think I'm going to toss the key in the food and go home now. Take that and that. Alright, looks decent. Get a little bit more gold out of that.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Watery tombs. Okay, level 5 twice. Sickly, unfortunate. Bunch of other stuff that doesn't matter. Sanctuary not only heals, but also stress relieves those with mortality buffs.
Share with you
but not
the
the
terrible
caster.
wonders I have come to know.
For whatever reason, you don't get